What is going on? What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Racing on a Budget. Today, we were planning to paint the car, right? Mother Nature ain't gonna allow that to happen. We got about 2 inches of snow. But I was scrolling through the Facebook Marketplace, found something, went and got it. So we're gonna be working on that today. But first things first, we gotta clean up this garage because after I got done with that clutch last night, it was like 11 o'clock and I kind of said screw it. So we're going to go ahead and clean this place up, get rid of all this stuff, get, a nice clean working environment, and then we'll get started. Alright guys, shop's cleanish. Alright, now I was going through Facebook Marketplace and I saw the hood, right? So I saw it and the guy was asking $200 for it. It did have like a faraway picture, so you really didn't see like that, or I don't even know if you could pick up these cracks that's in here, but it's cracked up pretty good. And especially over here, like that's not even gonna line up. Right, so I saw it, his asking 200, and I was like, wow, 200 for a pin-on hood used. That's, I saw a little bit of cracks in it already, so I hit him with 150, right? Because this is a budget channel. So he said, okay, come and get it. So we went and got it. Now, surprisingly, when I got there, I was super, super happy, even though I didn't see, all the cracks and all that stuff. Like I said, this is my daily driver. I wasn't really fond of having a pin-on hood on it. Oh yeah, on it? What the hell? I wasn't fond of putting a pin-on hood on it, but it is a bolt-on. Now, we're gonna have to, fix all these cracks. I'm assuming it probably came off a car. Oh, and thank you, Waste Management, for your fine workbench. I really appreciate that. But we'll go ahead and get it cleaned up, and we'll see what we can do. I don't think I'm ever going to get it straight enough to paint it and make it look good, but I do have some wrap from when I had a 3 Series Beamer. We wrapped it, lowered it, put some rims on it, and then Hailstorm got it, totaled it out, and that's how I actually ended up with the Fox body. It's the replacement to a to a BMW. Yeah, I know, but I enjoy it. So let's go ahead. We'll get started on. We'll sand all this stuff out. Take some 80 grit to it, to a sander. We'll take the heat gun to this. Hopefully bend this back to where it yeah, that's pretty rough. Try to sand out all these cracks, and we'll flip it over and see if we can get those underneath ones too. I don't know, like that one right there is pretty deep, and that's pretty soft, but the rest of them don't look too bad. I don't know if I'm actually going to put a hinge on this, or if I'm just going to go by two pins for the front. I just don't know. There's not even a spot for a prop rod, so that's good. Alright, well, we got it now. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we got a first little layer of Bondo. I know you're not supposed to use Bondo on fiberglass, but hey, this thing's getting wrapped, alright? It is going to crack over time, but it's going to be underneath a wrap. So, hashtag race car, hashtag we had Bondo already. So, go ahead, throw some Bondo on it. We'll let it dry, come down, knock it out. Shouldn't have, I threw it on pretty thick, shouldn't have to hit it again with another coat. We should just be able to hit it, sand all this stuff down. That's a skim coat. I know that's a big glob, but whatever, it sands out easy. I'll sand it out, see how it looks. If anything, it's going to be this part right here that needs a second coat. I pulled this out with the heat gun. I think that was before my camera fell. No, it was after, and I didn't realize it fallen yet, so you're probably not going to see that. But he did that with a heat gun, took a pair of pliers and pulled it back. It didn't come all the way out, but it's the best as it could. It was cracking more, so I just said fuck it. Oh, excuse my language. I just said screw it, and hit it with the Bondo. Yeah, we'll give this about 30 minutes. Let it dry really good, because it's really thick, especially right up in here where that big glob was. I ended up sanding it to where it was a big area. I sanded all the bad out of it. So, like I said, we'll let this dry. Hit it with some 80 grit, and if it looks good, like I said, good enough for a wrap, then we'll wash the hood and we'll get to wrapping it. Alright, catch y'all in a few. Alright guys, I forgot to film the sanding part. Still new to this YouTube stuff, but alright, once you got it all sanded off, go ahead and take your air gun, blow that bad boy off. Get all over my toolbox too. All over me, but we're gonna go ahead and do a second coat. I'm an idiot and forgot that right there. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and go ahead and get that taken care of, and then be right back with you. All right, so second coat is on. Now it's been about 10 minutes or so. We can go ahead and start hitting that with the sander. And then we'll give her another wipe down and see how she looks. Alright guys, so went ahead, buzzed all that off, cleaned it up, found a spot right up there at the top. I don't know, something was on it, but she's smooth, even right there. Baby butt smooth. Remember that big spot? Yeah. Now, like I said, I know you're not really supposed to Bondo fiberglass, but we're just gonna send it, right? Because that's what we got. So let me go enlist some help, and we'll get some vinyl out, and we'll take it over, see how she looks. Alright guys, I didn't film it. Went ahead and threw some primer on it. There was some weird shit. We'll send it out, we'll skim coat it, and then fuck it, we're painting it. It's going red. Alright, I'm gonna let this dry and I'll come back and get to sanding, and then we'll shoot some color on it. Alright guys, so it's a new day. You know, I got put another coat on it. Put some glaze and put it down there in those corners because I hit them a little bit with the sander. But she looks good. I'm gonna let that putty dry. I hit it with a 220 and then maybe a 400, and then we're gonna spray it after we clean up this this body shop looking mess. But let's get her done, see what she looks like. Alright guys, so we've glazed puttied, spot puttied, whatever you want to call it. We have wax and grease removed it, and we have hit it with the tack rag. So I'm about to mix up this paint over here, and then I'm gonna get to spraying, and we'll see how she looks. Alright guys, got the first coat on. Don't look too bad. So there's I don't know if you can see it, there's some spots right there. So I did not have the water separator on my gun. Yeah, I'm an idiot. So condensation was shooting out through the fittings and hit on it quite a bit. So you got there, some there, and there's some back there. But we'll get it. The only spot that we didn't really get out with the bodywork is right there. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, I guess. Not to that spot. But so there right there is just our tack coat. We're about to hit it with a heavy coat. And then we'll hit it with another heavy coat. So a total of 3 coats. It should look alright. Alright, so See y'all next go around. And boom, third coat. She ain't looking too bad. You can't really see it in the video, but let's see this. She's red. It's a pretty red too, but without the light, I kind of like that too because it looks almost burgundy. The whole car is going to be that color shortly. It's in about 2 more weeks. I wanted to do it this weekend, but of course we had the snow, and I'll be gone next weekend, so I won't be working on the car at all. But yeah, you know, it does have some trash in it. Like over there, that's that water spots I was talking about. It's got a little bit of trash right there, but you know, we'll let this dry overnight. Really bake in. I'll leave the little space heater. Plus the garage is heated from the house too, so it's about 80 degrees in here. It's really nice. I know you always see me wearing a jacket, and that's just because I don't want to drip stuff on the paint from my body. That sucks. Can't really wet sand that out. So anyway, that'll do it for us right now. You get a sneak peek look at the color of the car, and yeah, and we suck at vinyl wrapping, so perfect. Well, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all want to see me done with the Fox. Like I said, right now it's just my daily driver, but you know, it'll probably become a more radical daily driver than what it is right now. Right now it's, you know, I don't know if it is a 331 like I was told. I highly doubt it, but you know, it's a quick little fun car. But there's going to be some things coming in the not so long future, such as, you know what, we'll leave that a surprise. So anyway, go ahead, subscribe, make sure you keep up with everything that's coming up. We'll get the Duster up here very soon, and we'll start busting her out. We gotta finish putting the cage in it. It's got 8-point now. We're going to a like a 750 cert cage, and I plan to do that myself, so you'll get to see me screw that up. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.